we're back, folks.
It was exactly 10 minutes.
Hello. All right. We reset our internet. We hopefully got stuff figured out. But we're back. We don't have any sponsorship bonuses or anything like that or giveaways, so we're going to get right back in the game. So, if you could lower the camera on this side just real quick to kind of show what it... never mind. It's fine. We can...
Video.
Yeah.
Well, you can see how long.
Yeah, we'll take pictures and stuff and post them on our Instagram account of what the battle looks like. But they can see this a little bit.
If you want to donate about $100, we can get a new camera.
Because we're doing so well.
We're not asking for much, just like...
By the way,
thousands of dollars.
You can't donate yet.
I thought you had the donate button.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's set up on the new... Never mind, in-game.
Back in.
So,
back to the game. We're
Trin,
dying.
you've woken up. How were you waking him up? How were you waking Sinjin up?
You.
Trin,
How did you wake me
sorry.
up?
how are you waking him up? So you currently lowered yourself to make it look like you were resting.
Am I close to him at all?
He moved 30 feet away from you. So
30 feet?
I'm gonna. Well, whenever he woke you up, so I'm gonna say that you're probably right here.
Because I just did it across from where I was.
Which one are you, that little one?
Yeah.
I'm just going to walk over and kind of like push him with my foot a little
Okay.
bit.
So you pop up.
6,000.
What?
What?
There's like 5 guys over there.
Make a stealth check for me.
Her or me or both?
Make a stealth, and I also want you to make a
Sounds so
sleight
good
of
right now.
hand. Okay. And it's going to be contested to see if they...
7 for stealth.
Okay. And all your stealth is at disadvantage,
19
by the
for
way.
sleight of hand.
Stealth's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, can't get much lower than that. Yeah, it's... Ooh, that's my fault. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
Her stealth was so bad
Stealth
that
was
the
so bad I
camera's
hit the-
gone.
Okay. You were quiet enough... so you moved and stuff, but you were quiet enough that you...
Wow.
that you still see that they are moving forward, but it doesn't appear to... There's not a change in their posture or how they're moving.
They're just moving slowly toward us.
Yes. So...
Did I wake them up?
Yeah, so you wake him up.
I'm going to go over and gently
So you wake up, she informs
Enid
you.
and go,
There's people coming. I don't know if they're good or bad, but you should probably be awake. We should probably wake up the other guy too.
I would wake up Ash.
What? Is it time for my watch? What?
I'm going to mage hand poke Fury to wake him up too. Just kind of poke you in the face with my mage hand.
And you would see my hand electrify as I try to grab whatever was poking me.
So it dissipates.
Yeah. So
Hey.
as you started being like, it's still waking me as you did that, it
Sorry.
appears that you noticed that it stops as you kind of had your eye on them creeping forward, then stop, and you can see this one begins to slowly shift this way. This isn't like a deep, it's just a little puddle of water type thing that they've spread out.
What is your plan? You're
I
leading
I
us.
think
want
we
to-
go greet them. Say hello to our fellow travelers.
Okay, go ahead.
I would want
See
to
what else
ready a
surrounded by.
firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me.
Do you think they want to talk to us?
Pretty sure they do.
Not likely.
Hello.
We're in it.
Hello. What? They might not know we're here.
Let me change the music real
We
quick.
want them to know.
All the DMs changing the music, we're fighting.
Not necessarily.
Maybe it's happier music.
Seduce Bard.
Yeah.
I start stripping.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Fury and Sinjin taking off the clothes.
They run away in terror.
That's some like some sort of weird fan fiction about our campaign already.
It would be if this was Critical Role.
He
I'd
is
already be drawing that.
13.
Did it
Oh.
13. Oh,
Paul?
okay.
You said 16.
Yes, 16 years old.
No, not 13.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm 3 years older than I initially planned.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I still had in
So,
my head that you were 13. So
I know.
16's a big difference.
I didn't tell any of you that, but I probably should have.
It's fine.
Basically, I'm legal
No, 18 is legal.
Oh, here.
in America.
Yeah.
Where, what, not in?
In Deltera, you're legal.
In Talerian.
Alright.
Hello, friends. How are you this evening?
Put your arms down.
I don't have my arms up.
I pick my arm. My mage hand goes down because it was.
Lay down your arms.
I don't know.
Step away from whatever you're holding. Any weapons that you have. Step away and you won't be killed.
Who are you?
Shut up, you bitch.
Everyone's talking.
You're the ones that left a hole in my wife's arm.
Oh, we know them.
We do.
Can I, during this, dissonantly whisper at this person who's talking?
You can.
It's because only one person can hear. They need to make a wisdom save.
Alright.
I love that spell. Which one? Isn't it Whispers?
Okay. Second.
I like this
Which
music.
one is the one talking from my
Oh,
visual
we
perspective
might
on
need the
board?
music a bit louder than
I know, I'm going to turn it up here in a second. Then I'll switch it. Let me see. Okay, you said a, what wisdom?
Wisdom save.
Oh, we've got high wisdom. 4!
That is a fail.
Okay.
So that individual takes 12 psychic damage, and if he has a reaction, he must immediately use it to go away from me as far as possible.
You knock unconscious. which one were you
Whichever one was talking and yelling.
Whichever one. Oh, hold on a sec. Then they and they must immediately use their reaction.
Their reaction to move as far away from me as their speed will take them.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there. Because it's rough terrain. Yeah.
I don't think
Alright,
they want
hold
to
on a
talk.
No, I cast Divine Favor on myself.
Okay, so you guys engage in battle.
Oh, wait.
So I was like,
Did my holding the firebolt? Can
I didn't know that you said you were.
I?
Were you?
Yeah, like
Okay.
right after I was woken up. I did say that, didn't I?
Okay. No, that's fine. I just wanted to.
Who are you firing at?
I was
Okay,
waiting
so-
for anyone to make a move.
We need
So
to go
when-
and roll for initiative then.
So
So you can go ahead and
when that person
make a perception check
okay,
for if you saw.
no,
No, you didn't see him
Did you get Trent?
engage in the attack.
Enid?
okay,
3.
Ashlyn?
20.
Fury?
7.
I don't know if I want her to
Baddies?
go
I
first.
assume they're all going
Let me
together as a
see.
group.
That one. Okay. 4 and 14.
Where's my guy?
Baddie
They shoot a
2?
monster manual.
Yeah, I've got it.
Ash needs it.
What are you looking for?
Can I turn into a bear?
Bear? Bear. You
I
can
don't
turn
know
to a
levels.
black bear, I think.
Brown bear.
What's your level that you can turn into?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just I don't know. what
Well, no,
elf
because
she
it's
is.
different than Moon.
Oh, okay.
It's not. She's not the
Whoa.
best of the Moon. I think it's
Do I need the Xanathars?
no. It's in the player's handbook. Let me check real quick. I'm gonna find it real quick.
Probably better than you look.
So did any because I failed? Well, failed the perception. And
Second level, you turn to a
I
quarter.
don't
So
know.
bear is too big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
assuming
could I
that
do
was
wolf?
to determine if you saw.
I think a wolf might be too much.
You can probably
What about a mouse?
damage.
Anything
Wow.
remotely intimidating.
Can turn into a panther.
Roll
Okay,
to fire
that
at
works.
someone.
I just didn't see.
I don't know if you've seen a panther.
But I wonder if I, since
You
I
can do a wolf.
held it, if I can still
Yeah,
fire.
you can do a wolf.
before
You've
my
seen a
turn.
wolf. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Wolf is quarter.
Okay.
So what happens with
Quick
this
question:
firebolt?
do I get to fire it before my turn, or is that
Here, take a picture of it real quick.
Okay, thank you.
The step block.
Wait.
This one right here. You're not a winter wolf.
Like, dang it. I know those things
Yeah.
are horrible.
Those, you guys were saved by what? Who was it?
Perry?
Perry. All right.
Cool.
Okay, who's up first? Okay, so the way we're going to do this. Ashlyn.
Whichever battle
Okay.
got 14.
Okay, so we're going to start with Ashlyn.
Can
Ashlyn. Oh,
Does anything come with the firebolt, or
no, because I made you do the perception check to see if you saw him do that. You weren't able to
Got
see
it.
him. You weren't able to see him, so
That's-
you didn't release it
that
because you
works.
didn't realize anything happened. You just saw the person run away.
that works?
That's it.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Does he have to save on each turn, or was that it?
That was just a one-time thing.
Okay. What are you doing?
I turn into a wolf.
Okay. So you guys watch as Ash turns into a wolf right over there where she is, and
Do you
so.
have your wolf figure?
Oh yeah.
Close enough.
Close. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have one, so
Do I still get an action if I do that, or is that my
it's just
action?
bonus action.
So yes, you do.
Cool.
So you.
My plan will be to attack that person right there.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, you run over this way
Killed off the
as you turn into a wolf. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
So I guess I'll make my bite attack.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
Make an attack roll first.
Right.
You do have to hit the thing.
Fine.
Natural 1 does not hit.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. So you turn into the wolf, and you see it. He
Second
jumps
tonight.
out of the way and kind of parries away the blow.
I'm just getting ready.
Okay.
Fine.
Batty 2.
Batty 2. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Well, no, I was like, he sees you. So, wait, no, 5, 10, 20,
Crap.
25. He's going to come over to you. Oh, no, you turned into the horse. He's going to make an attack against you. Okay. Let's see. That's going to be a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Natural 20.
No.
And 23.
Yep.
Okay. You take 18 points of damage in your wolf form.
Back into my regular.
Okay, sorry. That natural 20 just... It was... Boom!
Where'd I go?
Jumped you up quick.
And that does overflow the damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, what you did?
18 total.
18, so that's
So whatever the wolf had, and then...
17. What's 17 minus 3? 14?
What?
How much does the wolf have?
11.
11. So you have 6. You took... Or no. You took 7
damage,
points.
3 of 10.
Yeah.
That's crappier. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we got this out, at least.
Okay. Next up is going to be Trin, Fury. Trin and Fury. Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna run over to the person that just hit her.
Okay, what are you doing? Hold on.
I'm
I'm just
gonna.
seeing if I can get
Okay.
I'm going to fire firebolt at the. Well, I would fire it over by the wolf because that's the one the people I.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I would be moving.
Okay, so you're casting Firebolt, you're
gonna hit with my
hitting
sword.
with your sword. Which one are you attacking?
the one that just hit her.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You come over here, you cast a... so you see her running up and you release the spell. So go and make your attack and go and make your attack.
15.
15 just hits.
And I don't add anything to this, right? No. 8.
I don't think you had...
No.
No. 8 points of damage. Okay, nice.
And then do I move myself?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. You gotta move yourself.
I hit with a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
10.
10, nice. Okay, yeah. You can see a couple streaks of blood coming down on this guy.
Do I recognize this person?
Yeah, this is the male dwarf.
I'm gonna say I've told you not to mess with me.
Okay. Piss off! Angry. That's the only response you get right now. Like if you wanted to.
Oh wait, I already had I had divine favor on, so I have extra d4.
Extra d4 to your damage, right?
1.
Okay. Still another point. Okay. As carve across. Okay. Okay. Their turn. This one. Yeah, Fury already did his. Okay. He's going to run up. That one already attacked. This one's going to run up to you. Oh, it runs up to you. This one's seeing you over there. Do they have anything to range? Yep. You see him. He sheathes the sword real quick, pulls out a little light crossbow and fires something off in your direction. So first attack against you will be. Well, that was cocked. That was no. So it was less. So no, he misses you. I felt it. Like when I picked it up, I felt it in the middle of the table. I was like, no. I think he would have hit with it if it was, but he did not.
Very low.
Yeah, he would have had a 9 to hit you.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, he would have hit. He had a 13 before, so I didn't think he was going to hit. Okay. The attack against you, Enid, is going to be a 19 to hit. Mm-hmm. You take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
One against you, Sinjin, is that will be a 10 to hit. Nope, misses. The one against you as there, nope, 9. That's gonna miss. Okay, so they pull out their swords and they start hacking at you guys. To no effect. All right, next up is going to be Sinjin and Enid. Sinjin, what are you doing?
The plan is to tell Enid to get back and then cast a spell.
Okay, so you. So what are you planning on doing?
I was planning on doing guiding bolts.
Okay, so you hear him say, "Get back," as you are working together on this. So, are you going to take the opportunity attack, or are you going to disengage as an action?
I'll listen to him, so that's disengage.
And it's your action, so he doesn't get an opportunity attack, but you only have a bonus action now.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Okay.
Because she's from Comstock.
Oh, that's right. That's 30.
And then can I do a bonus action?
Yeah, you have a bonus action that you could use.
I cast Shield of Faith on Sinjin.
Oh, on Sinjin. Okay, so you disengage, and as a bonus action, double check and make sure. Check
the
on,
range.
Make sure that's not just self.
Is it?
I'm not sure.
I forgot to look
check.
at that.
So we're saying you're doing that currently, but if not, that's okay.
New spell.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so go and make. What are you doing?
I'm gonna forget that. You
pivot around here
really recent
and cast
addition
Thunderwave
to
out.
Thunderwave goes in a cube from you in one direction.
Is it on anybody?
I think it's on
No, 60 feet. So yeah, so you have Shield of Faith. You have +2 to your AC currently.
Sweeps out from you. Each creature within a...
In a cube. The cube goes straight out from you. So
then
you
I'll
turn
pitch
that
it
way.
here and do it on those two.
Okay, so 5. How big of the cube is it?
15 feet.
Okay, yeah. So that'll work. Because essentially it's like.
So Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good.
Constitution for these
Good for
guys
this.
will be a 12 and a 10.
Fail and fail. They
Okay.
both take 12 points of thunder damage, and if alive, move 10 feet away from me.
They both get blasted, and you watch, and you're really glad he told you to go away. So you just see, and they both just go flying.
Just gonna turn and wink at
gone.
Enid.
Okay. And you feel, and as you do that, you feel this divine aura, and it's kind of got this grayish black energy that kind of covers you.
Fantastic.
All right, that was your guys' turn. All right, Ashlyn, what are you doing?
That didn't go very well. I'm going to turn back into the wolf now.
Okay.
Get the wolf.
Oh, she's got it.
Okay. Ow!
and Jennifer.
And I'm going to try to bite him again. Once I move my paper. Out that dice.
Yeah, almost got a spell.
That's not great. How many I have? What did I choose? Picture.
I'm assuming you're making an attack, or are you disengaging?
Attack.
Attack?
I'm attacking the guy.
All right, so you're going to make a d20 roll.
I did that. I'm trying to find what I had with the wolf.
For Wolf, you add
Plus 4. So 13.
If you hit,
13 on which one? The one in front of you does hit.
Thank goodness.
Okay. So 2d4, I
Is that what you
believe.
just said?
Yep.
2d4 plus 2.
So it's evil.
8.
You actually have advantage on this attack because of pack tactics. So go ahead and make a...
Is that 5 feet
Within 5 feet of her.
of her?
Yeah.
I was actually wondering that earlier. But
I mean, I rolled a 3, so.
Oh, okay. So does Dave.
It's still 8.
You bite in and you sink into his rib cage. You can see the blood kind of pouring down as you rip in really hard.
Okay.
All right. This one, seeing you right in front of me, is just gonna fine. Make his 3 attacks against you. That'll be a 22 to hit, 16 to hit, and a 10 to hit. Okay, so just one of those hits. So you take 6 points of damage as he ching hits off the armor, and you deflect the last one with your blade, and he sinks it in right in between in your underarm. And
I thought you were joking for a second, but then I remember you're not a wizard anymore.
I have 19 armor class.
all right. Okay. Okay. That was his turn. Okay, Trin and Fury. What are you doing?
I'm casting Blade Ward on myself, moving 30 feet this way.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself 30 feet. As
Piercing damage.
Yeah, okay. So you do that. Okay, Trin.
I'm gonna hit.
Go ahead.
That guy.
Yep. How long does the thing last on you?
A minute.
A minute? Okay, awesome. So it's concentration. So make a Constitution saving throw real quick. Do that first.
Hit those.
Okay. Did it stop and was
It's up
it
to
level?
18.
Was it
I don't
level?
know. I can reroll.
Just reroll. That's fine.
I'd be terrible at that. 15?
Yep, you're fine. Okay.
Alright, so now I can roll to attack.
Yep.
Oops. Dang it. 11.
11. Unfortunately, misses this one as you hit into the hide armor that's kind of on his shoulder and sinks in. He shrugs you off.
Is this a baddie?
No, that's her.
Oh.
He's in behind enemy lines. All right.
So it's the other
Okay.
two baddies' turn.
Oh, Jubady's turn.
I can only tell
That one
2
is-
people from the faces.
That one, he looks to his left, and he just says, "You're on your own. I wasn't hired for this," and runs away. And he just takes off.
Good. This guy with the wolf.
He's gonna attack. Gonna attack you. That's gonna be an 11 hit.
I don't know the wolf's armor class.
Wolf's armor class is 13. So misses. Shoot. Misses the wolf. All right. Okay.
I plan to cast a spell.
Okay. Enid, what are you doing?
Also casting a spell.
Okay. All right. You're first. So what are you doing?
I'm going to pull out a little bit of fleece and say it's time to go nighty-night. And I'm going to cast sleep on the remaining 2 over here.
Okay. Roll your hit points.
Is it 5d8?
Yeah.
So 21.
21.
with the
So
lowest.
this one does fall asleep. This one does not. He still has more than 21 HP. Or still more than the other one had 3, so he has more than the 18.
He has more than 18.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so you shoot, and as you as the wolf, you just see him go. Okay.
So, seeing that one go to sleep, I go for...
You're going to have to move to get a better
Yeah.
better spot.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That would
That's
get
my
you
movement.
Yeah. Well, you have 5 more feet.
Oh,
because
do
you're
I?
from Crumb
But
Stop,
I
so.
can see.
Okay.
So, guiding bolt.
Okay. Make a spell attack roll.
Wait, do I add?
3 plus your 5. Unfortunately,
Yeah, so it's still low.
So you send the bolt of energy and it sends up, but it doesn't hit. Anything-
And then I want to... Can I hold a bonus action? Is that a thing?
No,
No, it's just
and
holding
you
an
only can do one spell
Spell or-
as
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
At level 8, if you want to take that from the other thing that they cheated, you can. Okay, so that was that, and Ashlyn.
I'm going to attack the person who's sleeping in front of me.
Okay, make an attack with advantage.
Okay. What do I add for?
4.
4. So 9.
9. That
Or not 9. I'm sorry. 13.
13 just hits. Yeah. So
2d4.
yeah, 2d4
Was it plus 4?
plus 2.
2.
Let's go.
Yeah.
6.
6. Just bite into his jugular.
My bad.
Guys,
All
you're
right.
so vicious. I was trying to let them go to sleep.
One of his hit against you,
Forever.
Laura, and you take 6 points of damage.
And it's yours, but Fury.
And okay, all right. Yep, you guys.
I'm gonna be casting a spell on him over
Okay,
there.
what are you doing?
Hitting him.
Hitting. Okay. All right. So you're train your first to go and make your attack. So you get ready to release the
took
bolts.
damage, so
You're gonna have to move over this way, I think, to get a better line of sight. You'll have to be over. Yeah, you'll have to move over there.
You got a wolf and a paladin in your way.
Yeah.
I took damage, so I need to make
Yeah. Make your
Constitution. Nope, natural 1. It's gone.
That's one. Okay. So your extra D4. The blessing leaves you, but you still can make your attack.
10.
10 unfortunately misses. As you do this, so you slide over slide over that way a little bit. Go and make your attack.
Wow.
Or cast your spell.
So I pull out a little pouch and like bring water out of it, solidifies into ice, and spear it forward.
Ice knife. Okay.
15.
15 just hits.
So she needs to also make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So make a dex save.
So the first damage is 9.
9. Okay. As the ice hits and shoots out in shards.
Yeah.
6 more damage if you
I
failed.
failed.
Wait, you take the original 9 too?
No.
No.
You just take
Oh,
6.
don't the 9
No,
plus
just
6.
the
You just take
second
the
part.
6.
No, 5.
Okay. So you watch as this dagger, and so he takes both the damage, right? Okay. As you see it explodes on him, and you kind of get hit with some of the shrapnel from the blast. Okay. So that happens. All right. That one keeps running. That one's dead. Okay. Next up is St. John and Enid.
I plan to go around and flank, and
Okay.
as I do, say, it looks like you could use some help from your fearless leader, and then attack him with my
All right.
rapier.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try guiding bolt again.
Okay. So go and make your attack with advantage, and then go ahead and cast your spell.
15 plus 5, 20.
Yeah, that
No.
hits. So, what's wrong?
I'm a 2.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
That's
Is
not
this a dex weapon?
It's finesse, so you can choose either dex or
From
strength.
9.
9 points of damage. Okay, you sinking in
I'm
behind him.
Ah!
He kind of stumbles to one knee a little bit and gets back up. You killed my wife. You took everything from me.
I would never kill a woman.
You just did.
Are you a woman?
As you look back over and you
They're
see
not,
that one
they're
of
not
you-
dead. They're just sleeping.
Yeah. So you fire, release the energy, and unfortunately misses. Back at the top, Ashlyn.
Alright. So the guy in front of me's dead.
Yes. You see currently the dwarf is surrounded.
He's the guy that stole my money, right?
He is.
I'm gonna turn back into my regular form.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry we killed like everybody. You were just sort of like really not doing a great job at being a very nice person. Like, can you maybe like try and talk to us now instead of trying to kill us because you're kind of like outnumbered.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
My
As
sword.
he's currently being stabbed, he watched his wife die.
Can we talk now? I really just want to talk it out.
I don't know who I ate, but they couldn't have been that important to him.
What?
I killed somebody. I don't know who they were.
His wife.
It's not his wife. It looks like a man. How does a where's my persuasion? How's a 6 do?
6.
Wait, no. I have advantage on all persuasion checks.
Okay, so re-roll just one roll.
12.
12. He's pretty determined that he's either gonna die or
No,
he's
like,
gonna kill you.
Like, listen, seriously. This all started.
Fuck you!
Wait, what does fuck mean?
Well, it's not really pertinent to this battle right now.
Well, then why did he say
As
it?
this conversation begins
Blood
going
loss.
on, alright. He's going... Seeing that you've taken a good bit of damage, he's going to make his first attack against you. That's going to be 20 to hit. He does 6 points of damage.
I'm down.
You're down. Turns, hits you. It's a natural one.
Blocked with my rapier.
17.
That one will hit.
Okay,
You know
6
what,
points of
plus
damage.
Wait, what does the do?
Plus 2.
So,
Waste of a spell.
slashes 6 points of damage to you.
Alright.
Actually, hold on. No, he's not going to attack you. He's going to run to you.
Okay.
This wasn't enough.
So you can have an opportunity attack if you want.
Oh,
As he's
absolutely.
running.
Into melee with you.
Is he Eladrin in a book we have?
What?
Is there Eladrin in one of these books?
Yes, it's in Mordenkainen's.
Okay. I don't think I brought what you printed out.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Ooh, 8 plus 3, 11.
How do you want to do this?
So as he's running and he's like leaving my sword, I just pull out the other one. No! And just chop!
So as he runs to you, you just see his head roll to you.
So he sends you with his blades across.
You know, you're right. You make a very good leader.
Thank you. Hey,
you should make a death saving
Are you
throw.
down?
Enid,
I'm
I
gonna
think
go,
our shiny friend needs some help.
Before she
Yeah.
does anything, I'm gonna
What'd you roll?
cast Balm of the Summer Court on her.
What? Do what?
Balm of the Summer Court.
Alright.
Yes. Let me
Sounds tropical.
grab that spell real quick. Don't
Let me just see what it does now.
I don't remember that.
She takes 2d6 radiant damage.
the details.
I didn't know that they put ads in SoundCloud. That's so stupid.
Nothing is free.
Ads are in everything.
So
Life is ads.
The fun
yeah.
you have with your friends
I'm
is
gonna
free.
go.
Unless you don't have
I'm gonna
friends.
go up to Trin.
Like me.
I'm super annoyed I went down so easily.
And I'm trying to heal her
We
right
got
now.
didn't.
attacked a lot.
You took the damage.
Took all of the
That's
damage from
you
the
took
two.
all the damage from people that could take the damage that would be down.
No.
They would be killed. Don't you remember whenever we played the very first session that we played with Andrew, Andrew almost died as the paladin?
That's what they are. No tanks. Alright.
I do heal her.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand Balm of the Summer Court right now. So you have a pool of fate energy represented as the number of d6 is equal
What's
to your
that?
druid level, so do
2d6.
that's it. Okay. I heal your 2d6.
I mean, I'll take it. I'm not needed since I'm currently dying.
That's all I got though.
You might need a little more.
Nah. I'm out of spell slots.
6.
Okay, so you heal back up to 6.
Man,
Okay.
she's my bud.
You immediately reach your hand up,
Yeah.
and you pray to the shield maiden, and you feel what is
So,
it? 10 point.
I want to be like running up there
Okay.
and
So, Who brought all of this trouble on the trip? I don't think they were after me.
Sounds related to a certain story we heard earlier.
It's not like it was my fault.
No. We had mercy on that one.
Oh, we were doing mercy?
No. We gave them a second chance.
They're the people that stole my money. And then we went and got it back, and then we let them go.
We did let them go, and I won't make that mistake again.
Well, I think we just let
Let
that
it
one
go.
way over there
You
go.
just see
Which one? Oh, that one.
this one.
He ran away.
You did see him running away. He's,
Back
Oh, I
towards
didn't see that.
Cromstar, or back
he's,
towards
I
Teagarden.
probably wouldn't have seen that.
Yeah, he's off in the distance.
I
He's
think
pretty
one did leave.
Should we get that one, or is he like good to go? I mean, I'm pretty.
It's not really part of our mission.
I forgot you were here.
Good.
So, were these, like, important people that we just pissed off like a big family,
No.
or...
I don't really know. They literally just punched me in the street.
So, just common street thugs, maybe.
I don't know. Is
Didn't
that
he say you
common
killed
here?
his wife?
No, we killed his wife today. There she is.
I think you did.
You.
I killed his wife?
I think you killed his wife. Yes.
Yeah.
We
Can I go loot her body?
Yeah, so you should walk over.
I'm gonna go see if she's actually dead.
Peter, man, what
I
are you
go.
make a
doing?
deception check.
Ooh, that's not great, but
Anybody that wants to make an insight check on Sinjin to see if you think he's genuinely going to just check to see if she's still alive.
I want to check this guy out legit.
I got 14.
23 insight.
23. Yeah, he's totally lying and just walking over. You just see him, and you just
I'm
see him
following
reach into the
after him.
pockets.
Sinjin, I thought you were like our leader. What are you doing?
I'm leading you over here. See, you're following me. You're
But
doing
no,
a great
like,
job.
No, like leading me to steal stuff from somebody you murdered.
I'm not telling you to do anything.
You're not, but I'm following you and I'm wondering what you're doing.
Opportunistic.
You look back over and you see Trent currently going through the
No,
pockets.
no, I'm not
No.
stealing. I want to see if there's any like identification or any sort
Okay.
of like. Can I tell that they're
Make an investigation
Hiya.
check.
I want to loot for money and stuff, so do I need to make an investigation?
17?
17. Yeah.
12.
Okay. He has about 2 gold on him. Just a little tiny side pouch.
No, this
about
isn't
5
really the
silver.
proper way to respect it.
And I just like
not stealing
kind of
from
to
the dead.
myself, I just like whisper over them, "Today death greets you."
Awesome. Okay. Do you do
Got
anything with their
chills.
arms or anything like
What a
kind of
creep.
do any of that? So you just say
No, it's just something I'm gonna say to them.
that's cool.
Is that something like people normally say?
No.
Like,
I'm going to
Only
just
those that
head
are
back over
close
to the
to
campfire and
death.
just be like repeatedly casting Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
Just like looking around.
So you guys do see him go over and he just sits down and you just see this slow.
I'm gonna go to him next.
Did I find anything?
Yes, you
17.
do see. You kind of start looking around his body. Are you looking for? You're just looking for markings.
I
Or
want to see if
anything?
he's like anybody of significance, any sort of reason that we should maybe be worried that somebody got away.
You see a marking that you haven't seen before. As you pull up kind of the sleeve and stuff, you do see what appears to be a tattoo. It appears to be a tattoo of a hyena.
A hyena?
Hyena.
I would tell you. What are you doing?
Should we do anything with them, like respect the dead type of deal? Should we bury them?
But
How much do I care about that part of it?
how much do you care
I
about?
don't know. Yeah.
What do you think? What is you said death greets you today? Is
Yeah.
your concern? What is your concern with death? Is it more about the
When
burial
the
rites?
timing, like it's
timing?
their time. I believe that's
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So do you? But
Make it
bodies
up.
don't really bother you
I
that
don't
much.
think they would
Okay.
bother me that much.
Alright.
I care more about souls.
Alright, so just leave them here in the wildflowers. And maybe move our camp. I don't really want to sleep next to dead bodies.
I don't really think we should leave them with the flowers.
But don't
Gonna
people
push 'em
leave
in that
flowers
puddle?
at graves?
Well, no, but the flowers don't really deserve to have dead bodies left on them.
Well, where do
Maybe
you
like over there where it's a little more just like rocks.
just? All right.
You're actually gonna do
Are
it.
these? Well, are these human? Or are they
There's two
dwarves?
dwarves, one human, one half elf, and the other one. You're not sure if it was. It looks like a half elf, but like more human-esque than elvish features.
Mm.
Can I say this really means a lot to her? She's like the most innocent person I think I've come across. So I'm like, if this is super important to her, I'd probably help.
Is it super important to you? Okay.
I'll help.
Okay. So what is it that you're trying to do?
She wants to
Remove the
move
flowers.
on the rocks.
Move them out of the flowers. Okay. So you guys just gotta shift the bodies
We're
over.
making a tower of dead people, and it's
Over
very
to the
obvious
rocks.
instead of bodies that are hidden in
They're
tall
not
flowers.
in a tower. We're
No,
just
I mean,
putting
I
them in
just
a line on
Would
the
move
rocks.
them over
It's different.
in that
Alright.
niche.
And then
The
we lie on
flowers
them.
are gonna die if you leave the bodies on top of them.
Hey, can you do something that may help us a lot?
Maybe.
Can you turn into a wolf and just bite them all over?
I can't right now.
How would that help us a lot?
Because maybe it would look like wolves attacked and killed
No,
them
it
rather
does
than we.
look like a wolf
did this.
attacked that.
I mean, we're not
Yeah,
on the
but-
path.
You can bite it. You have
We
to.
can burn them.
Right there. See, right there.
You know what? It was a bad idea. Never mind.
I've already done it twice. That's all I got right.
All right.
All we have to do is move them, and then we'll move
I
on
look
tomorrow.
mortified at this whole conversation.
If you want to hit it with some rocks, it looks like the
So
rocks
I'm a
killed it.
16-year-old kid who just watched people murder.
Rocks
Alright.
Each
attack
other.
people all the time.
I'm gonna
You
go over
help.
to him by the fire as they're moving the bodies. Like, hey, how's it going?
As you approach, I'd be like, "Stay away."
Hey, cool. You just
Again, you see the.
You okay?
Stay away.
do you like
Oh,
Why
what?
did they come after you?
Because they
Will there be
stole-
more?
I have no idea.
Do you all kill so easily?
Well, I know I make it look easy, but it actually takes quite a lot of skill and practice.
No, I already gave them mercy the first time they came across us. And they decided to come across us again. I had already warned them not to cross
Plus, they
me.
were using some horrible language in the presence of women.
That's actually true. And they attacked us. Back.
Just leave me be.
Well, you're in our group, so we're not going to leave you be.
I'm just sitting by the fire. Like,
Well, I'm standing by you.
We should
if you're
probably
staying by me, I'm
continue to get
casting
some
dust
rest.
Gust
Yes.
to
Mhm.
blow me away.
I'm pretty
Mhm.
worn out,
Can it move
especially
something?
after
Can it move
digging
me?
10
graves
feet.
for these people.
How?
feet.
What? Like what?
There's a save.
There's no save.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's a strength save. Oh, she saves.
22. I'm not moving.
So you feel this. You see the hair.
Whoa! The fire's gonna go out, guys. I spent a lot of time on this fire. It's really pretty. Let's
I'd
just
really
continue
like
our
to
rest.
Take another nap, please.
Yeah, but that's what we're gonna do. But someone should stay up and look for the. You still good to stay up?
I wasn't finished, right? So.
No.
Yeah.
I could stay up with you before I could go back to sleep. Just to make sure.
Okay.
Because you worked really hard.
So do you go back to sleep?
I move further away, and
Okay.
Are you okay, Eden? You didn't get hurt, did you?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
You do see a little.
I mean,
trickle-
a little
You do
bit,
see a
but-
little cut on
I'm
his
not-
arm.
I'm not too
On
concerned.
mine?
Yeah.
I didn't get hit.
Oh, you didn't get
Because you
hit.
took it, but you said you attacked.
Oh, that's
someone
right.
else.
That's right.
actually, I feel like I would not be able to fall back asleep.
Okay. Make a Constitution check for me. You might have to make a couple to see if you're gonna have a point of exhaustion.
Real adventuring is.
My first
Saving throw or
you're the
just
one
check?
that's been-
Saving throw.
7 still.
So you have 1 point of exhaustion. So you have disadvantage on all ability checks
Drinks.
until you get a full rest.
I mean, I fought a little, but
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
just between you and me, that's the first people I've actually killed. I fought people, but I didn't kill them.
Well,
But they deserved it, right?
So you guys hear them. You guys hear them muttering to each other, but
It was their time.
what are you guys talking about?
Death.
Is this after we woke up, or is this still before we go to sleep?
you moved off away a little
Yeah.
bit to be by yourself, but you see them having a brief
Okay.
conversation before they lay.
Oh.
Before.
All right, so you guys go and take your next
Jeff,
watch.
go back to sleep.
So go. You two make perception
I
checks.
will also be looking around.
I would say that, especially for the first watch, you're not paying attention to that. You're just kind of like
Okay.
you guys do see every so often a like a little bit of
20.
nice.
13.
You again see the what you did all notice is that Trin's blade is just glowing. It had this white radiant glow to it, especially in the moonlight. And then she sees it, and you can still see a faint little bit of glow before you went to bed. You two are awake. You definitely in the moonlight, you can just see that mark standing out pretty heavily
Wait, is that the one on my face or
on
my
hers.
face? Your face. That is my face.
Perfect. No.
No, you don't.
No,
have a mark on
you
your
don't
face.
have a mark on your face.
Oh, that's your tattoo. So, like, you remember when I asked you about the thing? You know the thing?
Her eyes kind of cloud over.
You can talk to me. We've known each other for 2 days.
Make a perception check since you're staying awake with a disadvantage.
4.
I mean, you've helped me out a lot, and you seem like a really nice person. I'm curious about them. Everybody's asleep. You could talk.
Would I have any sort of inclination to
It's
trust
up to
her
you.
at all?
It's up to you.
I feel like out of game, I feel like she's in game. My thoughts in my head are that I think she's too much of she's just gonna tell everybody. So I'm not gonna tell her.
Okay.
Just so you kind of know what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
We're all thinking that.
It's nothing really. It's just everybody has it from where I'm from.
Where are you from?
Oh, I mean, just it's not important actually.
Okay.
So
Usually, I've noticed when people say things aren't important, it means they're very important.
well, do you think any more of these people are gonna come after you?
I don't know who they are.
So they just attacked you out of the blue?
Yes. People do that a lot here. I'm just saying that I don't know if I honestly believe that what you're saying is true, but if you don't want to tell me, that's okay. You don't have to.
It's not important.
You can tell me when you want to tell me. I'm always ready to listen.
It sounds like a plan.
Alright.
Alright. So your guys' watch comes to an end. No issues. You guys waking up day?
You mean Fury?
Yeah.
Sorry, Fury.
Little boy!
Sorry.
He's still awake. He's
still
been awake this whole time.
As you're part of being like, what do you want?
Actually,
You look awful, man.
are you okay?
I'm fine. I can handle this watch.
How old are you?
Go to sleep.
I'm tired.
If we're going to trust you while we sleep, you have to be honest with us.
I want to accomplish
You
the
don't have
mission
to be
as
honest.
much as
You could at
anyone
least
else.
just talk to us
I don't need
more.
to make friends to do that.
I'm not saying anything about friendship. Certainly not looking for friends either. But I need to know that I can trust the people I'm with.
I will work with you to accomplish the mission at hand.
Do I believe him?
Do you believe him?
Natural one.
Yep.
Sure. Great.
Yeah, you don't see any reason not to trust him.
Okay.
He's pretty shady as a person, but there's no reason not to trust him. He did just fight with you.
Wow.
What was
That
that?
where the ice thing came from.
I noticed you kept having that, flashy thing. What is that?
None of your business.
Poor Ash, like she's just trying to learn stuff, and I'm won't tell her anything. You're not telling her anything.
By the
I tell her
way,
all
if you
sorts of stuff.
if you get within 5 feet of me, I am casting Gust at any given point I can. Repeatedly.
Everybody here is super frustrating to talk to, so I'm going to go to sleep now.
You go lay, you roll
I'll
the
reluctantly
flowers
go
and
to
stuff.
sleep as well.
Alright, gonna make a perception check with disadvantage.
I rolled at least 10 twos already today. So 2.
2.
Roll low too.
You're nothing happens during this watch, but you're
Probably busy just looking at them.
You're watching them. It's not so much the fact that they killed people. It's just that.
And also, that was my first time actually using a spell against a person.
I think for you, probably the biggest thing was the flashback of seeing something and you heard it. The massive blasts, the uncontrolled rage, the uncontrolled anger. This one was controlled. It shook you. Seeing that is probably what drove you. Was what drove you more to your core of just immediately back in that place, and hence the protecting yourself, watching your back. So.
You didn't hear any of that.
No. Okay, I'm not.
That's why I was being vague. That's why I was being
Trying to
vague.
think to myself, the only
really
blast
paying
was what I did. Now I'm worried
So.
about it, but it doesn't matter. I'm asleep.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't listening at all.
So, that's what's more replaying in your head. You know that happens. You know that, but that's in your head. It's just permeating every thought. So, your watch goes by. You all wake up. You see a very haggard-looking Fury wake you up.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Shall we have some breakfast?
Yes, please. What do we have?
Pickles.
You haven't even tried any pickles. How do you know they're not delicious?
I didn't say I don't know that they're delicious. I just don't understand what
It
they
is a
are.
vegetable.
It is a vegetable.
What kind of vegetable is a
It's
pickle?
a cucumber.
Okay.
I'm good. I just
I mean,
pull
I'll
out like
try
a few.
pickle.
So you kind of sniff it. You smell the vinegar, the heavy smell of vinegar. It's just
It smells awful.
I mean,
It's pretty
They're
good.
a delicacy.
make or how so this is probably a new experience for you. Make just roll a d20
Okay.
for me.
Okay. That was funny.
You love the taste of pickles.
Well.
Oh my god.
This
Is the best
thing I've ever had.
I told you.
Is there more in there? Can I have
Yeah,
another one?
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Like,
I'm just in the corner.
pickled
I'm gonna
food
go
like
around by her, take one of my pickled pig's feet, and just slip it into the jar of pickles.
make a sleight of hand.
FYI, my perception's pretty high.
What is that?
15.
Make a perception check.
Is that okay? Sorry.
15.
15.
Oh.
21.
you see Sindri drop something in the
What was that?
It's another pickled.
What?
It's another pickled object. You love the pickled pickles. Why wouldn't you love more pickled foods?
I'll grab it.
Okay.
Do I know what it is?
Yeah, it's what she told you it was, the pickled pig's
This is
feet.
a pig's foot. I know because I've been a pig and I'm very familiar with their feet.
You loved pickles. Why wouldn't
I'm
you
going
love
to
that?
eat it, but I know what to
Good.
eat it.
All right.
You eat it?
Uh-huh.
You hate it. It is you thought it was gonna be the same, but it's not at all.
You know, I've heard this word before, so I know what it means. It is
Pig.
shit. This is
In
shit.
this part of town, you don't want to say that. You want to say guano.
No, I know.
This is guano.
I know what guano is too. That is bird shit or bat shit,
Right.
which is not this.
All right.
This is just bad.
Hey, but you tried something new, and that's what's important.
I'm not going to thank you.
Do you
for it.
feel more healed?
No.
It takes a while to kick in sometimes.
No, we talked about this.
So this is literally just like a pig's foot and like what?
It's a pickle.
It does nothing.
No, this is a pickle. This is good. I like this.
Oh, they're great.
There
is
are
not a pickle.
similarities.
I don't know why you insist on giving her such a hard time. Can't you see
you
that
want
she's
one?
trying to
Hey,
learn?
Fury.
And I am trying to teach her.
She
No
is
one
not
else was going to
from
expose her to that.
She's not from here.
Literally not from this
What
world.
if she
I
had
am
tried it and it was
extremely
her
confused.
favorite food in the whole world?
What is
She didn't
this?
like
What is
pickles a
this?
minute ago.
But you lied to her about what?
One's a pig's
I told her it was a
foot.
pickled object.
How is it made?
No,
I don't understand.
Did
Do
you want
you
one?
really want to know what happens to the
Absolutely not.
pig?
Would you like a pickle?
I'm
Did you
sure
see
St. John
what
over
I
there
did
can
earlier
explain it.
today? I literally pulled that man's guts out with my teeth. Just want to know what this is.
Did any of the people have any swords on them?
The leader did have a scimitar. You do see that some of them did have dagger. Most of them just had daggers and whatnot.
Can I take the scimitar?
You may.
So while that's all going on, I would just go off to the side and pull out some slightly molded bread and just start to pick off the pieces of it that.
Okay. All right.
I feel so sad for your character.
Okay.
So are we ready to head off?
I am.
But only out of game.
Skittles is
Only
ready.
out of game.
Skills.
Yeah.
My friend.
I'm
Alright.
tossing the pig's foot somewhere
Okay. So
else.
pickled pig's foot.
Save the rest of this jar for later.
All right. So you guys begin making your way towards the Shimmerock Caves. You continue on. About 2 hours of travel, and you begin hearing the of the water hitting the sides and stuff. And then you can see it off in the distance, and you can see and the path turns south along the river a little bit, and you can see that what the part that you were at was kind of there was some extra rocks and stuff, so it was hitting that. And as you continue south for about another hour, you can see it smooths out, and it's just like whenever you're next to a river and it's almost silent. It's just at this point, it's about 100 feet across, so it's a pretty wide river. It's got some distance to it.
Let's change the cart so it can get across this river. I'll help you.
We've done it.
You better tell me what to do. I don't really know what to do, but
I'm gonna get up my
Woodwork, yeah.
I'll
Okay.
help you.
So you get out your tools. You've done it so many times with your dad. It's
Yeah.
easy. So
Yeah.
you get it adjusted. Don't even need to do anything about that. And so you fix the card up. You get the bags in near the side that have like the flotation devices of some sort. And okay.
Is it going across by itself, or can people
We're
get
going
in
across in it.
it? In it?
Yeah.
How many people can it carry?
All of you.
Oh, all of us across
Yeah.
the water? Okay.
Skittles going to just swim across pulling
Squiddles
this if you'd like to
love
come.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want another river incident.
Yeah.
Do you have bad luck with rivers?
I feel like in another life, maybe.
We've had some really bad
luck
like
with
share
rivers, especially when I'm wearing heavy
nightmares.
armor.
Make a survival check with advantage for me as you begin steering the cross, since St. John is helping you, and you've done this before.
33% of us wasn't here before the river.
super great roll. Wait, what kind of check?
Survival.
14.
14. You hit a couple rough spots. You do see a rock that's kind of making its way towards you. You kind of you take a pole,
Take a shovel.
shove it off way. You help with the shovel a little bit. You shift around it and stuff. Skittles, make an athletics check for him, and I will tell you what the horse stats
Like, who's
are.
Skittles today?
Yeah.
Yeah, Skittles.
Is that natural 20?
That's an 18.
I was gonna say, Skittles should
15.
have advantage because he's
But-
had so many carrots.
What kind of check?
It's going to be
Sorry.
for Skittles.
Athletics.
Carrot.
That's not for you.
It's not for you.
Skittles is a.
Draft horse.
War horse
I will-
has plus.
Maybe he'll be able to add more.
It's possible.
I need a horse character.
What do you think? Okay, yeah, he's
A
fine.
horse
Yeah,
character.
a draft horse, right? That makes sense. Yeah.
You could use
so,
the
it's,
wolf.
so yeah, you just see him. You just hear.
He loves it.
Goes. It makes it across. Make one more survival check with advantage for me as you continue to make your way across.
Come on, Enid.
And the exhaustion's only ability checks, not.
Only ability checks. Yes.
19.
19. Easy enough. You begin making your way further across. You guys travel downstream about half a mile as you're going across. It's a slow you're slowly moving forward as you're carried downstream. But you
Let's say cross the river, my friends.
In
Yep.
style.
Skittles is such a good horse.
Skittles trots kind of down along the edge with you, following you guys as he makes it across. Not too much of an
Give
issue.
him a shirt. Cute.
Okay. So yeah, you pull it out.
Now we got to change it all back.
You reset it. Takes about 30 minutes for you guys to get the wheels back on and everything, and you guys carry on your way. You guys begin making your way towards following the path. It leads back north on the river. It appears this was a normal crossing point, probably for quite a few travelers if they needed to travel. You begin making your way towards the cave and keep going. Make a perception check for me real quick as you're going.
10.
6.
9. Sorry, 9.
4.
5?
Total.
Oh my god.
11.
11.
Oh my god.
You guys,
See nothing.
You're traveling along. It's just
Look at that.
it's a nice day. It's a little bit more overcast today. You can see that there's some clouds gathering a little bit. It's you can just see to the north is the Jotun Mountains, or I guess it'd be to your left, but it's still to the north as you begin heading east again. So Jotun's Reach is there, but you can see that some of the clouds like billowing. It looks like they rise and then they kind of sink back in on the opposite side of the mountain, and slowly building, churning, trying to build up, but can't make it across. And so yeah, that's about what you see. You continue going on. After about 4 or so hours, you begin seeing the mounds of this rocky feature that kind of sticks up in jagged areas and then kind of just sinks down a little bit more into the earth. And you can see that there's a few trees that are nearby that kind of dot the landscape, and there it's open field, but there are a few trees. There's a few more trees in this area as you make your way towards it. But you begin seeing the shape of rocks.
Do we have a special whistle to alert Skittles to come to us? For example, if we let Skittles roam while we're in the cave and then we come out and whistle, would he come to us?
Yeah.
You could make an animal handling check to try and work on a whistle like that.
Okay.
You can whistle for him and he comes, but it's not like necessarily like, oh, there's danger. It's more just like, huh? Need something?
Yeah,
Oh, I guess I'll go.
I just meant more.
Begin, yeah.
Sugar cubes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what's our plan for when we enter this cave? Just run in, grab some dung, and get out?
I think so.
Yeah.
Any of you guys ever been to the Shimmerrock Caves?
No.
Mm-mm.
Reason why?
Have you ever heard of the Zoran fellow that went missing?
No.
Seems weird that a guy who does a lot of missions for him goes missing and then
Have
they
you-
hire us.
Heard of him?
I've heard about him in passing.
What do you know about them?
He's,
Why do you care so much?
I just
Curious.
wonder what we're walking into.
It's a cave.
If they send a guy who does a lot of jobs for him, he doesn't come back, and then they send us, and none of us have any experience doing it.
What if we just went home and didn't?
Can I make an
Back.
insight check on that?
Sure. Just see if he knows what. Go and make a deception check.
Why do you have advantage on everything?
He has
A disadvantage.
Oh. 17.
13.
Okay.
Would have been 22.
Appears to be telling the truth.
Oh, that would
Doesn't
be
seem to
with
be
the
lying.
I don't trust anything he says, so I'd probably be constantly checking that. But if you don't remain checking,
No, I'm just saying. He kind of roll. He doesn't. You can kind of see him sizing him up. Like you see his eyes kind of squint a little bit, like be like, "Is he sure?" And you kind of seem like, yeah, he kind of like resign himself to the fact. All right. So you're like, probably don't need to think too much into it. Okay. So.
Are you still riding in the back of this cart?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stealthily use Mage Hand to just put the jar of pickled pig's feet right next to him. Almost offering it to him, but making it look like I didn't do anything.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Do I do a
Make a perception. Yeah.
18.
Reroll that one.
Doesn't even matter.
Okay.
3.
3.
There's a jar of
I
pickled
was
pig's feet right next
nodding
to you.
off a bit.
Yeah, you're kind of like that, and you look down at your feet and you see a jar of pickled pig's feet.
I'd start eating something like.
I'd
I'd probably just eat the entire jar.
And you see him drink
Oh my gosh.
from the jar as he finishes it down.
Is that how you want to tattoo?
Yeah, you guys do
Kind
notice
of.
his robes are pretty tattered,
I feel a little bad for the guy. I mean,
pretty torn.
he doesn't have this physique, you know?
Yeah.
Feel bad for the guy.
Does
we
it
all can.
restore my?
No, you're gonna need a long rest to do that. But it's one of those things where it's a minor annoyance. It's more of just like being able to like it's
that's what
it's
you're
like being
disadvantaged.
tired in real life where you're just kind of like, oh gosh, oh what, you said something? Just having a difficult time. All right, so you guys make your way. You get closer. You can start seeing some more rocks and stuff, and you can see that you see probably within the next half mile there's a lot of rocks. So it's a very big there's dips and crevices and there's openings, and as you're kind of up a little bit and you can see the path goes down along the side, and at a certain point you do see that the path stops. So it appears that there is a path that leads to the caves, but you do see a very clear opening ahead of you, and that's where we're gonna end tonight. Oh, if you want to do one more thing, what were you gonna do?
No, it won't be helpful now. I mean, I'm gonna use divine sense, but like it's
Okay.
not gonna be helpful now.
We'll do that next time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Anybody that was watching, this was exciting, kind of our first time, but thanks for joining us in the beginning of our campaign. We look forward to seeing you next week on Wednesday. See you till then.
Bye.
Bye.
We're all 30 now.
Right.